Hey guys, welcome back to Say What Reacts, back again with another video for you guys. This time a Stray Kids video. And I am behind, guys, because we have a lot of catching up to do. They've been posting a lot of stuff on their pages, and I'm just like, what's happening right now? There's like all this stuff happening. I know they're going to be having like a comeback soon, which I'm not ready for. I have not watched the teaser, by the way. When a comeback happens, I like to kind of just be like slapped in the face with everything all at once. So I don't really want to spoil myself with the teaser, so I'm not watching that. But today, what I am watching are the three things that they've been posting over the last couple of weeks that I have not seen yet that I need to react to, which would be a Changbin song. And I know Caitlin's not here with me, and this is like her alt rapper, but Caitlin and I'm hiccuping. Caitlin and I schedule, since we started like working full time again, we're not able to meet up as much as we were prior. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes I'll be reacting to stuff solo a lot more than I was previously, just because our schedules aren't able to work out as often as they did over the last couple of months. So I'll be watching Changbin today, song called Streetlight featuring Bang Chan. And then we also have a Seungmin cover of a Day 6 song. I'm not sure which song it is. I don't know if there's lyrics on this one, but we will see. And then last but not least, we have a Bang Chan song. It is in Korean. I'm not 100% sure what this is called. I could probably just put this into Google Translate real quick, same with the last one, and kind of figure out what the heck the title is. Let's do that, shall we? So this song is I Hate to Admit It. And then the Seungmin song that was the Day 6 cover is called Copy and Paste. Pretty. Okay. Pretty. All right. So those are the three songs we're going to be doing today. I have absolutely no clue what any of these sound like. The only thing that I have a slight indication of is I'm assuming the Seungmin cover is going to be maybe a little more alternative sounding because it is a Day 6 cover. And I'm actually really excited to hear. So the last video I did, we reacted to Seungmin covering a Gayo, was it Gayo, I think, song. We also reacted to Hyunjin's dance that he choreographed, and we also reacted to Han's song Close. So in that, when we watched Seungmin, I said I actually really liked this, and I liked hearing his voice like this, and I mentioned that it was really cool to hear him in this type of genre because it sounded more kind of alternative, like kind of rocky sound. And I was like, it was cool to hear him in this kind of genre, and it actually goes really well with his voice, because I know his favorite group is Day 6. So it's cool to hear his voice in the genre of something we know he loves because he loves Day 6. And then he goes and he releases this Day 6 cover, and I'm like, what? So yeah, I'm excited to hear that. So yeah, let's just get going. Let's start with Changbin's was the first one to come out of these three, so I'm just going to go in order. So let's go ahead and hear this. I love his voice. He is one of my boyfriend's favorite rappers. I want to say he's like number 2 of his like top 20 rappers in K-pop list. Changbin's number 2, and T.O.P. from Big Bang is number 1, by the way, if you didn't know. And of course, Changbin is Caitlin's alt rapper. So we like Changbin in this household for sure. Not that Caitlin's in my household, but like kind of. You know what I'm saying? She's here all the time. I swear, sometimes I'm just weird. I'm awkward. It happens. It's okay. You guys get me. You guys understand me. All right, let's do this. I'm excited. Let's see what Streetlight sounds like. I love when he plays with his voice and he gets all growly. Let's see if he does it. Ooh, you think he's going to sing in this at all? Maybe that's why it's featuring Bang Chan. So maybe Bang Chan's singing instead. There's auto-tune. You guys know why I'm smiling. I said in the Han Close one, auto-tune's not my favorite. I love their voices, and they can all sing very well and rap very well, of course. So I prefer to hear just their raw vocal rather than an auto-tune vocal. That being said, that doesn't mean it's a bad song, so don't get it twisted. It's probably going to be an amazing song, but let's go ahead and listen to it. Oh, there's no lyrics. I wish I knew what he was saying. Ooh. Dang, he is like very much feeling whatever he is saying. You can tell he feels it. And just hearing him, he's getting like more intense as he goes. I love when he does that and he gets faster. He's such a good rapper. I love it. He looks so good in this as well. Can I just say that real quick? Okay, so before he gets, I'm assuming back into the chorus again. I'm assuming, I don't know. And I'm assuming that means Chris is probably going to come in on the, hold on, I think my cat's trying to get in. 1 second. Okay, cat's inside. We're good. He just ran underneath the couch. Guess he wanted to come sleep in here for a little bit. Anyway, what was I just saying? I was saying, I'm assuming because Chris hasn't come in yet, I'm assuming he's probably going to come in on the bridge. I do notice every time he raps, it's his vocals. Every time he sings, it's his auto-tuned vocals. We both know this boy can sing, and he sings very well. So this is obviously, just like Han chose, this is a stylistic choice. He obviously likes the way this sounds, which is why he chose to use it. We know he doesn't need to use it, but he chose to use it, so that has to be respected. That being said, of course, you know, I wish I heard his voice as is because I love his singing voice as well. But it still sounds amazing. And you can see in his rapping, he very much feels whatever it is he is saying. You can tell he's emotional about it. I'm definitely going to look up what the lyrics are to the song after I'm done with all this because I just want to know. I'm just curious because it obviously means a lot to him. I'm assuming he wrote this. He's a part of Three Racha. So I'm assuming he wrote this. Maybe even with Chris since it's featuring Chris. I don't know. So yeah, when you write your own stuff, you're even more passionate about it than when you don't, you know. So, and you can just see that in him, in his performance and the way he's delivering the lines. So yeah, okay, let's continue. Okay. Okay. So it's not the bridge. That's I love how deep his voice is when he sings. That was a much lighter auto-tune, it seemed, when he first started singing again. And then it came in a little stronger, but like, I love how deep his voice goes when he sings. It sounds so nice. Sounds good. really liked the beat throughout this as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up these lyrics, man. Look at the... It hurts to be alone. Wow, okay, so even if that's just kind of summing up... If that's kind of summing up the feel of these lyrics in the song, then yeah, this is obviously something that it's more emotional for him and a little maybe even painful in a way, depending on the lyrics and depending on, you know, the story that he's portraying and singing about. So obviously you heard Bang Chan actually came in the chorus, which I was expecting maybe in the bridge, but you could hear him come in the chorus, the second chorus, and a little bit like I think harmonizing with him in the bridge. I guess you could call it a bridge, if that is even called a bridge. I don't know, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna look up these lyrics. I definitely want to hear what they are, and obviously the color blue represents sadness, and the end of this says, what does it say? It hurts to be alone. I think it said, yeah, and you know, it hurts to be alone, and then you have the blue, and the color blue represents sadness. So it's very all kind of makes sense, and it's kind of symbolic in a way, like the way that he did this. So wow, I really liked that. I liked the beat of the song, and I liked his delivery of the song. Of course, like I said, there are parts where I'd rather not hear autotune. I'd rather just hear his vocals because I like his vocals. That being said, it was minimal. It was just like in the chorus parts mainly. It was minimal autotune, and I'm fine with minimal autotune. That was actually really nice. I enjoyed that a lot. I think Caitlin's going to love this. She has not heard it yet. I think Caitlin's going to love this. But yeah, okay, so let's move on to the next one. The next one is Pretty. It's the Day 6 cover by Seungmin. Like I said, I liked hearing his voice when he covered Gaio. So I'm excited to hear him covering Day 6. One of his, that's like his like alt bias group, right? Is Day 6. So I'm really excited to hear him sing this. So let's do this. And I've never heard this Day 6 song, by the way. So this is all a first for me. Once again, I don't think there's lyrics. Ooh. He's like in a lower register. A little auto-tune on this too. That's where I normally hear him at. He sounds great, as always. It's like a ballad rock song. So it's not as heavy of a rock song as maybe I was expecting. It's more of their kind of ballady type of rock songs. But I this whole section is where I'm used to hearing his voice, and you know his voice is amazing. Hello, just like all of their voices are so freaking good. But his voice is so good. That's why he's one of the main vocalists of the group. But so yeah, so this whole second part of the verse into the like pre-chorus chorus, he's where I'm used to hearing him, but that first part of the chorus when he first came in, he was at this lower register. I really liked his voice there. I'm not used to hearing his voice there, and I don't know, I just had like this appreciation for it that I didn't know I was gonna have because I've never heard him like that before. I just really enjoyed his voice at that lower register. I hope that maybe like in the second verse we get to hear that again, because that was a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting to hear. I like it a lot. Yes. Okay, this is my favorite tone for him. This is absolutely my favorite tone of voice for him to sing, and I think that just sounds nice. But y'all know me, I like a deep voice. Hello, Danielle's my old bias. I mean, Felix is my bias in Stray Kids. I love me a deep voice. But no, I really think that it just sounds lovely. I really like this tone of voice that he's using. I just think it sounds really, really nice. I'm going to rewind that a little bit because I want to hear it again. Yeah, so nice. Oh, it's so good. And this is where I'm used to hearing him, which is still good. Wait, I prefer that lower one though. Oh, the deep voice. Ooh. I love that. The flip. I want to hear it again. Yeah, there it is. You can really hear the keyboard come in here. Oh, it sounds sad, baby. I know it's already over. This sounds so good. As I was like listening to this and looking at his picture, I was like reminded of him on stage when we saw him live, and he's just the most adorable thing. Ooh, I need to shut up. That was really good. Oh. So yeah, I was saying, as I was listening to him and I was just like looking at his picture on the screen, like I was just reminded of when we saw him live in concert, and he was just adorable. He was just like this adorable, like little, almost like puppy on stage. He was so cute. Like, I don't know, just like, I guess I just feel like and I know I'm not like, I haven't seen as much Stray Kids as I know I need to see. I'm still getting very familiar with them and all the members and stuff like that. I haven't seen a lot of like variety and reality type of stuff with them yet. Mainly just like MVs and stuff. So I feel like I don't really know Seungmin's personality as well as I could. And I feel like I got to see it when I saw him live. I got to see him just be himself and kind of come alive on stage, and he was so adorable. he was just the cutest freaking thing. I think that was one of the things seeing them live surprised me the most was how just adorable he was. I wasn't expecting that because I guess I feel like I don't really see the adorable side of him as much as, you know, maybe some of the others. I feel, and I always feel like he's maybe more quiet than some of the others. So maybe he just, it doesn't like come through as much. I could be wrong about all of this because obviously I don't know them as well as I need to. But yeah, so I'm really happy that we saw them live, and I got to see and experience that. So okay, let's go on to the next one. He sounded amazing. His lower register in those verses, whoo, sounded amazing. That's probably my favorite. That's my favorite sound from him is how his voice sounded in the verses of that Day 6 cover. Pretty. That sounded amazing. Okay, so lyrics composed and arranged by Bang Chan of 3 Racha and vocals by Bang Chan, aka Chris. So I'm excited to hear this. I don't think I've ever heard him do something solo. I love his vocals and I love his rapping. So it shows the picture of him at a piano, so I'm wondering if this is going to be kind of a more mellow tune, and mainly just focusing on vocals. So yeah, let's see. I'm excited. I hope there's lyrics this time. The lyrics are Korean generated, so I can't click on the closed captions. So there's some. Oh no. Okay. First of all, you guys know he's my wrecker. If you don't know, you know now. Secondly, I don't know, I feel like I need to move this because if I'm shaking my table, I was shaking that. Okay. Secondly, his voice sounds amazing. Thirdly, it made me sad when he said, "How could I forget the day you lied to me?" Oh no. Obviously, I only can see the English lyrics because the non-English lyrics are not on the screen, and I can't click CC because it's Korean auto-generated, and that's not gonna help me with anything. I already feel like I want this on my playlist. Like, I love the way this sounds. I love the way this feels. Wow. Okay. And I love the way, like, after the verse of "How could I forget the day you lied to me," he went into another like lyric, and his voice he kind of made his voice like not crack, but you know what I mean? Like he did the intentional kind of break in his voice when he was singing, and it sounded so good. I'm just gonna rewind it a little bit. Such a simple piano too in the background. What does that remind me of? That reminds me of something. I don't know what it is. That reminds me of something. I love the way it sounds and feels though. Is it a Chainsmokers song? Back of my car. What is that song? Is it Closer by the Chainsmokers with Halsey? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's Closer by Chainsmokers. It's reminiscent of, doesn't sound the same, of course. It just, but it's different. It's obviously different. So sorry about that. It kept reminding me of something, and I think that might be what it reminds me of, is Closer by the Chainsmokers, in a way, but obviously it's very different from that. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's go back to where we were, because I'm liking this very much and I need to continue hearing this. Okay. Oh. It's probably a good thing I don't know the lyrics, because I'll probably be crying if I did. From how could I forget to at the end, I might as well forget. Oh no. Oh, look at that Go trailer up there. I ain't doing that yet. No, 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 no. We're not looking at that. Oh, that was sad. That made me sad. Oh. And of course, this could be about a relationship. This could be about a friendship. I'm sure there are people out there that are speculating that it could be about a particular past friendship or member, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know what the rest of these lyrics were, other than just the English ones that I was able to see. But yeah, it made me sad. It was obviously very emotional. And when his voice got louder and he sang with more feeling and more meaning behind it, man, like you can tell. And the fact that he wrote this just makes it that much more meaningful to hear and to listen to, because these words are coming from him. So I really liked that. Now I know these are just little things that they just released on their channel. Is this something I can put on my phone is the question. Not Spotify, because I do have a Spotify, but I don't really listen to it often. I typically just buy the music and put it on my iTunes, like I play it on iTunes. So I'm wondering if I don't know, but I'm wondering if this is something I could buy. I'll look it up on my phone. I'm wondering if this is something I can put on my playlist, because I really liked it. Had a somber sound to it, with just that just very kind of basic and just minimal piano in the back. But it was nice because I think it allowed the meaning of whatever he was saying to come through more without any extra stuff going on. It was just him and a simple piano, and I think that meant a lot, spoke volumes. So, okay, well, I'm going to need to go look up the lyrics to these things, because, wow, yeah, those were really good. Well, I hope you liked that. I very much enjoyed that. I love his voice. I love all their voices, of course. Wow. Okay, I gotta tell Caitlin, just gotta get on it. Just gotta listen to these things. So, all right, guys, I will end this here. Tell me what you think of these songs, please. And yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys. Or I said we. Huh. I will see you guys. Well, we. That's fine. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.